Can you imagine a production line that generates zero waste? Is it possible to replace meat on our table with a healthy alternative, which cuts the yearly CO2 emissions by as much as 1,000 wind turbines in a year? This is already happening here in Europe. The Plenitude biorefinery, funded by CBE JU, is making this a reality in Saasvachent, in the south of the Netherlands. And Plenitude is only one example of the 16 highly innovative, first-of-their-kind industrial biorefineries, built with the support of the circular bio-based Europe joint undertaking across the continent. The bio-based sector is no longer emerging. Farmers, researchers, startups, large industries, local authorities, and many more stakeholders have built a robust economy ready to meet the environmental, economic, and social challenges of our time. In the fight against climate change, CBE JU projects stand out. For example, circular biocarbons biorefineries in Spain and Italy will use waste from the cities to make highly innovative, bio-based products and materials. Another example is Resolute's first-of-its-kind biorefinery, producing biodegradable and better bio-based alternatives to chemicals.
We're facing the stark reality of climate change, and innovation like styrene manufacturing is part of the solution.
The European bio-based sector taps into the wisdom of nature to spark innovation and bring it to the market. Take lignin, nature's glue, making up about 1/3 of trees and allowing them to thrive. The Viobond biorefinery in Latvia and the Sweetwoods biorefinery in Estonia work on extracting lignin from wood side streams to produce sustainable bio-based chemicals for diverse applications. Another example is microalgae, the tiny, underused species present on our planet since the dawn of time. The Scale Projects team saw its potential for sustainable products.
Project is a flagship project supported by the CBE JU and is led by Macrophyte, an SME located in the south of France. It strives to build and operate a first-of-its-kind biorefinery of macroalgae for food, food supplement, feed and cosmetic sectors.
Sustainable solutions from the CBE JU projects often compete in price and outperform their fossil counterparts. Take, for example, bio-based and compostable packaging, which is part of our everyday life, and was pioneered by the First to Run project. Whether they came from the land or the sea, these innovations target the same objective: ensuring sustainable economic growth in Europe. The CBE JU community of over 1,000 organizations spans across Europe. Since 2014, more than 160 project teams have already created over 150 innovative bio-based materials and over 50 new bio-based products. Small and medium businesses are developing technologies and business models to drive Europe's green economy. Let's take a look at the After Biochem biorefinery in the Grand Est region of France. It is turning the underused byproducts of sugar refining into valuable components for fragrance, cosmetics, hygiene, and other industries. The plant has created 60 direct and some 200 indirect jobs in manufacturing, construction, and engineering, and provided additional income sources to local sugar beet farmers.
Le projet After Biochem change la donne par rapport aux grands projets européens classiques, car il donne l'occasion à de jeunes entreprises telles que les nôtres de prouver leur leadership dans un domaine aussi important que la bioéconomie. La rupture est donc double. Une start-up française qui pilote un consortium international de grands acteurs économiques et qui les embarque autour d'une technologie, d'un projet commun et ambitieux pour permettre un réel impact sur l'industrie de demain.
Building a biorefinery goes far beyond a competitive business model, reaching a large local community. It is creating highly skilled direct and indirect jobs, generating alternative income sources for biomass producers, and ultimately reviving local economies. Meanwhile, on the Italian island of Sardinia, local farmers provide vegetable oils from underutilized crops to the First to Run flagship biorefinery, which produces such bio-based products as compostable coffee pods, polyester, cosmetics, and plastics. From east to west and north to south, the bio-based sector is leading Europe's circular revolution. Together, we're building a competitive circular bioeconomy, working hand in hand for a sustainable future across Europe. In each seed we plant, in every sustainable solution we cultivate, lies the promise for a better, greener world.